East Hartford, Connecticut, home to the UConn Huskies, where basketball has a championship pedigree and there's plenty of enthusiasm for football as well. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of AAC squads. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the UConn Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The 49ers will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside is 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The Huskies' return man hardly helped out the offense with that one. And here's the band they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Looking to pass on second down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Keeps it and gets the first down. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. He's got it on the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Quickly complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They make the tackle, but UConn has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Huskies are flying down the field. He'll do it himself. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. They ran it on first down, now on second. They'll try to pop the draw. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Get it out on the screen.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs, but I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. So Charlotte's offense will have its first possession of the game. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys and the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got his man on the right. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the 49ers headed quickly to the line.
And this is why checkdowns are so big. There's a lot of quarterbacks in these types of situations on 3rd down. They just want to make the home run, highlight type throw. But a nice job being poised and making a good decision, checking it down to the running back here to help your offense out.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And now on 2nd down for this offense. try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. He's looking deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. UConn going back to work on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And they got him for the sack. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
1st down here for the offense. He's looking to pass. Setting up the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. On the option. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, running back on the move. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And the 49ers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. The UConn offense goes back to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Gets it out fast. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Offense breaks the huddle, it's 3rd down. Now the play fake. And that one's going to be knocked down incomplete, and we have knocked out the 1st quarter. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. UConn will have to punt it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They're bringing heat. And the pressure was all over him in the blink of an eye.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
After the big 1st down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Snatches it on the right. Afterburner's coming. Touchdown, Charlotte. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UConn going back to work on offense. From the gun, the running back has it. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. UConn will have to punt it away. Solid punt. Headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. First down for this offense. Give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Grab near the marker. It's locked. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. He's looking to throw it. Got his man in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. He's right on target. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Quickly complete. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 38-yard line.
He's looking to throw. It's complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did there.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to run for it. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. The 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
10, UConn 0.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Incomplete as the screen goes right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down. UConn. Him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive, brings it in down the left side. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. Got his man down the middle.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is.
Throws toward the end zone. So close to a touchdown, but just out of bounds on the left sideline in the end zone. Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They'd be looking at a 53-yard field goal from here. Instead, they'll try to pick it up on 4th down. Unleashes one deep. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He'll pull it down, and he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. He wants to throw it. Gets it to the back. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. So they're not comfortable with their field goal kicker from here, so the offense will go for it on 4th down. And the ball is picked off. Got room on the return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Discards a man. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Got his man downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. A big gain there as they did a tremendous job working the middle of the field.
Yeah, and if you're going to complete that throw, Reese, quarterbacks have got to play with anticipation. You've got to get it out of your hands early and give your receiver an opportunity before the defense gets to the ball.
And that is no good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Rentschler Field.
UConn has it teed up to start this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
And the 49ers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Well, that linebacker sacked that quarterback, and he was on him quicker than a hiccup.
Yeah, and you see quarterbacks back there pointing and telling the offensive line who to block, and, well, it didn't work, okay? He was not prepared for that. He comes scot-free, and the quarterback pays the consequences for that one.
It'll be a draw. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The 49ers will try to pin them back with the punt. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. The UConn offense goes back to work. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
They'll go to the ground. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabs it in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Defense way over-eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Makes the grab on the left. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Quarterback alone in the backfield, 5 wide on 2nd and 14. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Huskies. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. East Carolina has the lead right now. Greenville has been buzzing all week. But this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over SMU. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Pulls and fires complete. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Little touch pass to the receiver. Finds some fresh air. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. From the gun. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Charlotte! The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away.
Charlotte, 17. UConn, 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. UConn going back to work on offense. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Getting some heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
UConn will have to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. From the gun, the ground game. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Inside a minute to go here in the 3rd. The play action fake. Unloads it left. He makes a catch. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
First down for the offense.
Out of the gun, the inside give.
Small game, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. It's complete to the right. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup on first down from the 13-yard line. They'll give it to him again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. They'd love to pick up this. Looking to throw on third. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies! Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zeros.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
20, UConn, 14.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah.
Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. East Carolina is running away with things, and I'm not sure anyone inside that program saw this coming today. They're up by 17 over SMU. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. He's looking for an open man on second down. He'll pull it down and run. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. It's caught. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. He wants to throw. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
What a play call in a 2-minute situation. They find the shot opportunity, and they take advantage of it, flipping the field. They've now put themselves in a chance to come back and win this thing.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Niners! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. Fast motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He gets it into the end zone. The 2-point try is good, and now the lead is 7. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
UConn, 21.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The UConn offense goes back to work. They'll throw it on first down. They're working that left side. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He looks that one in nicely. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. He'll come out throwing on first down. Working the middle, it's complete.
This just looks like a different quarterback at this point of the game. We've seen a little bit of up and down play from him so far, but right now, lights out on this 2-minute drive. 3 for 3 so far. He's got this offense humming.
And that ball is picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
Well, we've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. Well, how about this one? A fun one. These guys came in as underdogs, and they walk out as the winner.
They didn't care they were unranked. That's not what they were worried about. Oh, this team's ranked. They weren't looking at them any different. They were looking at it to come in and get the W and execute. Great job believing they could come, Jesse, and knock them off.
Yeah, you're right, David. This team came in with something to prove, and they knew they had a national audience that was going to be paying attention to this game. What a great job going out under the lights, big-time stage against a ranked opponent and really putting their A game out there on the field.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.